All right, number 24 is a question and a half. It's not that bad once you figure it out, but it definitely takes a little thinking. All right, why is that there? Okay. So what you have to focus on is right here. The monthly revenue equals the number of drums sold times the price of each drum. Okay, so the revenue, which is R of X, equals the number of drums sold, which we know will be 1,000 minus 20 times the price of each drum, that X value. And then we also know that the price of each drum is going to be $10 plus whatever you mark it up, which would be, again, that X value. So that's going to give us D. This is the only one that satisfies our current situation, okay? Once we have that, then A is just a matter of plug and play. So I would encourage you have an X value, make a table, then you'd have the cost, then you would have the total number of drums sold, and then you'd have the revenue that you earn. Revenue is the amount of money you make. Okay, so if I just sell the drums at cost, meaning I don't mark them up at all, I don't add any X, I just keep my X 0, then the cost per drum is $10, and that's from this last little binomial. And then also, I'm not losing $20 or 20 drums because I haven't marked them up. So my number of drums stays at 1,000. Oh, why am I having that problem again? I had turned that off. Hold on just a second. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. So hopefully that won't happen again. So we still have 1,000 drums, and the revenue is going to be $10,000, and that's basically from selling 1,000 drums at $10 a piece. Okay, well, what if we increase the price by $10? So it says that A is the maximum, to maximize revenue, the drum should be sold for $20, which means you're adding $10 so that your drum can be sold for a cost of $20. Therefore, that's your X value is 10. So when you go back into your original function here, you have 1,000 minus 20 times X. Before I can subtract, I must multiply. That's PEMDAS. So I'm going to take this 10X and put it in. So negative 20 times 10 is minus now 200. Okay, so it's 1,000. Let's see if I can do this with a color change. Right here, this guy right here. So now I'm going to put 10 in for X. You do the math, and you get... you put in, say, 10 in for X. You're going to get 200. So you're going to get 1,000 minus 200, okay, for 20 times 10. And that's going to leave me with 800 drums. But that's okay because I'm still going to make more money. 20 times 800 is going to net me $16,000. So even though my number of drums has decreased in sales, I'm making more money per drum. So I'm good so far. Let's see if we keep going. Okay, so now I'm going to add $20 to the cost, which means each drum's going to be worth $30. How are we going to fare? Well, again, we're going to change that X value over here in this equation to be 20 times 30. No, 20 times 20. I've got to focus on my X values. So my X value is 20, so it's 20 times 20, which is 400. 1,000 minus 400 is now going to leave me with 600 drums. Sorry for all you with the OCD issues here. It's 600 drums. All right, so then 30 times 600 is going to be 18,000. All right, so where do we peak out? Well, let's go one more. 30 is meaning we're increasing to $40 per drum. The X value is 30 here now, so 20 times is 600. So 1,000 minus 600 is 400. Hey, wait a minute. We've now lost ground. So if we actually raise the price 30 and charge $40 per drum, then we're only going to sell 400 drums and we're only going to make 1,600, which happens to be the same amount we made when we increased the price $10. So to really get the maximum, the vertex for us, the absolute max price is going to be increasing by 20 or selling it for a total of 30. So now let's look back over here at part B. To maximize the revenue, the drum should be sold for a total of 20. Nope, that didn't do it for us. So that's not going to work. To maximize the revenue, the drum should be sold for a total of 30. Yes, that's one of the choices that we're looking for. So this is a good one. How about to maximize the revenue, the drum should have a price increase of 20. Again, that is exactly what we're looking for. So B and C work for us. Then the revenue is the same price for a $10 increase and a price increase of 30. So yes, it isn't our max, but it is the same for both. If you see right here, if we increased by 10, we get 16,000. If we increased by 30, we get 16,000. So D also works. How about, now this is where it gets a little interesting. How about the amount of revenue from sales of the drum is 60% greater with a price increase of 5. So if we increase it by 5, whoops, wrong choice. If we increase it by 5, we're going to sell them for $15 a piece. Okay, that means our X value here is 5. So 20 times 5 is 100. 1,000 minus 100 is 900. So now we have $900 drums that we're selling. So if you multiply 900 times 15, then you're going to get 1,350. So how do you know what the amount of percentage of increase? Well, percent increase is actually something we teach in 7th grade, and I call it chore. It's the change in price. So from our original, sorry, it should be 13,500. Our original was 10,000. Our new price is 13,500. So we've increased, the change in price is $3,500. And you're going to put it over the original amount. That's why I call it chore. The change over the original. So you're actually putting 3,500 over 10,000. You're going to get a change of 35%. Guess what that's not? 60%. So E does not work because it is wrong. And then F, the maximum revenue is $8,000 more than the revenue from selling the drum with no price increase. So that is also true. If you look here, the maximum amount sold is $18,000, and that is an $8,000 increase from the original $10,000. So B, C, D, and F are your accurate choices here. Hope that helps.